Cornish Mystery History Tour. The Cornish Mystery History Tour. Cornish History Tour. Mystery History Tour. The Cornish Mystery History Story Tour. The Magical Mystery Cornish History Tour. I change its name every time. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yesterday I was cycling in torrential rain. Actually, that's an exaggeration. It wasn't torrential rain, but it was raining really hard and it was gusting like 35 miles an hour, which was too much. But I have arrived at Sennen, which is just around the corner from Land's End, in the very furthest southwestern corner of the UK, going on a magical mystery history tour. See what I did there? You cannot move in Cornwall for ancient things littering the landscape. Before I jump into anything else though, I need to start this video off with an apology and an acknowledgement and a shout out. I got the train down here yesterday to Penzance and I was disorganised, got to the train station late, had my panniers on my bike, had to deal with all of that, was like literally 2 minutes from the train and I hadn't yet even got onto the platform, through the ticket barriers, carried my bike over the concourse or anything like that. I was just about to go across the car park when a woman stopped me and said, "Kit," and said hello and said that she watched these videos. And honestly, that is one of the most amazing things that's ever happened to me. That is the first time I've ever been recognised off YouTube, and I was very much flustered because I didn't know whether I was coming or going. I was really running late. So hello, thank you so much for stopping me and saying hello. I really appreciate that. I would have loved to stop and talk to you much more, but oh my God, this train was bearing down on me and my brain. So I'm sorry I had to run away from you, but thank you so much for watching these videos. I really appreciate you and every single one of you guys who watches these videos. It is the only reason I'm making them. You guys are the only reason I'm making them. There isn't another reason. So thank you so much for saying hello, and I really wish I could have chatted with you longer. Let's go riding. Almost at Land's End. Yay! I say almost like it's an achievement. It's literally like 2 miles down the road. First stop of the day on the Cornish History Tour. Mystery History Tour? The Cornish Mystery History Story Tour? I'll work on that. This is Land's End. Land's End is a bit of a theme park. You pay for parking and then you can go through all these like little shops and stuff. The sign is just there. That is the famous Land's End sign that has like John O'Groats on it. Probably got New York, London, I don't know. I'm not going to go over there now because I'm just going to carry on my ride and there's lots of people around. But this is Land's End. This is the most southwesterly point of the UK. It's the end of mainland Great Britain anyway. Funny how we talk about mainland Britain even though it's an island. So there really isn't a mainland. Anyway, it's really windy, it's very exposed, but it's very pretty and the sun is out, so I am extremely happy. Now I'm basically going to go back the same way, but I'm going to go on the beginning of the National Cycle Network, which is pretty exciting. I take it back, I couldn't not come to the signpost. What an idiot.
Yes, let me hold your hand.
Corralled some very nice people from the Midlands, got them to take some pictures of me in front of the Land's End John O'Groats sign. So that is great. See, you shouldn't be worried about talking to strangers and asking them to take pictures of you. I mean, when you're cycling alone, there's no photographs, it didn't happen, right? So yeah, now I have pictures of me in front of the Land's End sign. I've been here before, but I don't think I've ever stood in front of it before because I've come when it's been really busy, so there's literally like it's just a massive queue of people waiting to have their pictures taken there. But now there's actually like when I got over there, there's hardly anyone even there. So brilliant. I'm really pleased. Right, 1 mile in, well I should say 2 kilometers in, 65 to go. Okay, oh my God. I'm literally 5 seconds from Land's End, but look at this coastline. It's so beautiful. This is the, oh, hello, cuddle. This is the first bit of the National Cycle Network in the UK, which is a massive network of cycle routes. It goes on Eurovelos, it does all sorts of things. But yeah, I mean, it's just a perfect gravel track from Land's End. This is the very top of Sennen Cove. There's a lot of money around here. This airport flies to Scilliars, which is like 20 miles offshore. There is this tiny group of, it feels like subtropical islands. That's the way everyone talks about them. And Exeter and Newquay. I don't think they fly anywhere else. Maybe this is not the right camera for filming aircraft. Literally landed it in like 5 meters and then immediately turned around. I feel like jump jets aren't even that nimble. 10 out of 10. Coming from me, a professional airline pilot in my head. Okay, stop 2 on the Cornish Mystery History Tour is Batalic Mines. Ooh. Cornwall is full of old tin mines, like full of old tin mines. And you can still see their chimneys everywhere. And this one has them right on the cliff top. Come on, Cornish Mystery History Tour. I mean, it's not much of a mystery because it's a tin mine, but still, look at this. Ooh. This is a bit of the West Kurnow trail, track, route, ride? I can't remember. But it's an amazing, like 2, 3, 4 day gravel trail around this tip of Cornwall. And I haven't done it yet, but I really want to. But I'm doing part of it right this second, and it is beaut. Chimney, 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 another chimney. So now I'm heading away from the North Cornish coast, inland as much as you can go inland here, which is not very far, and I'm heading to the South Cornish coast, this end of Cornwall. It's pretty little. Oh my god, there's a quoit on the horizon. Woohoo! I will zoom in. I can't promise it's going to be good, but we're about to get much closer. Found a quoit, found a quoit. Okay, a quoit is a fun game we used to play in school, in primary school, where you chuck a circular bit of rubber. What? A rubber hoop? A rubber quoit over a thing. This is not that. I bet you're glad you're watching this video. This is an ancient burial tomb topper. How do I get to it? Ooh. So, let's go quoit hunting. Oh my lord. Do I know the history of quoits? I think, was wet. I think they sit on top of ancient burial tombs. There are loads in Cornwall. They're elsewhere as well, I think, but mainly in Cornwall. Cool, eh? So I've come down over the top of the hill into the edge of Penzance, and now I'm in Newlyn. I was here yesterday after getting off the train in Penzance, and it was chucking it down. It's chucking it down with rain. And now I'm heading from Newlyn around the coast, southerly, in a southerly direction, to a village that written down looks like Mousehole. And it is spelt like Mousehole because it is Mousehole. But this being Cornwall, you must never actually pronounce the place as it's spelt. So that's not fair actually. But in this instance, it's pronounced Mousehole. This is spectacular. Words cannot describe how different today is from yesterday when I cycled along here. It's chucking it down with rain. And now it is so beautiful and peaceful. Welcome to Mousehole. It is a bit like a mouse hole. Mousehole knows how to hill. It hills hard. Who are you? Are you an adder? Are you a baby adder? Wow, I think that was actually a baby adder, which is Britain's only poisonous snake. It can kill you, mainly if you're very young or very old or already ill and you don't manage to get to hospital in time. They don't like people very much, understandably. But it was just sunbathing in the road, not a great spot to sunbathe, I'm not gonna lie. If I'd been close to the verge, I would have chopped his head off. But I managed to scare it into the bush. Not really deliberately, but it's probably safer in there. Needs to find a better hot stone to lie on. How cool! I've only seen an adder about twice in my life. How amazing. I thought I'd missed the Merry Maidens, but I've just spotted them behind this gate. Also, look at this hawthorn. Let's go. Let's go. Ooh, leave my bike unattended on a main road. How exciting. That is a 10 out of 10 stone circle. Very even, lots of stones, all present. Love it. Tip top. There are loads around here. You can look at the OS map of Cornwall and there's just stone circles absolutely everywhere. And you can access a lot of them. Some of them are just in farmers' fields, but some of them are public. And that's one of them, the Merry Maidens. They do look quite merry, actually. Okay, so I've got a third of a pasty in my back pocket. Got a slice of chocolate and cranberry shortbread in my top tube bag. I've just drunk a flat white and eaten 2/3 of a giant vegetable pasty. Things are looking pretty good right now for me, not gonna lie. I'm on my way to Carnooney. Wow, why is this so potholy? On my way to Carnooney Ancient Village. I don't really know what to expect. My friend recommended it to me, so that's where I'm going now. Look at these daffodils. What do we have here? There's a footpath. You can get all the way through this. It's a fugu, which is an underground passageway. I'm not going to go through it because it's damp. Well, there you go. This is Carnooney, Ancient Village, Iron Age. What else we had today? So we started off with Land's End. I mean, that's not really ancient in the sense that it's... Yeah, I mean, it's old. The rock's old, hey. And then where did we go there? Butalic Mines, Levant Mine, Lanyon Quoit, Great Quoit, Newden, that's pretty old, Fishing Harbour, Mousehole, also old, also Fishing Harbour. Then we had the Merry Maidens. I mean, they must be a few thousand years old. And now we're here. The Magical Mystery Cornish History Tour. I change its name every time. That's the airport ahead of me. Back pretty much where I started. Thanks for coming with me on my magical mystery history Cornish history mystery tour. The cows say hi. Hello. I hope you enjoyed this little sneak peek of the farthest southwest corner of the UK. It is beautiful down here, mainly when the sun is shining. When it's raining and windy, it is exposed and brutal. It's chucking it down with rain.